The scaled-up minifigure is a strangely appealing LEGO set that it's different for some reason. It is not a playset despite the age marking, and I'm willing to bet it's the adults that will look into getting it the most, not kids. The box is surprisingly better than your average LEGO box, probably bigger than it needed to be, but it has a lid, and so the minifigure can be stored inside while built if you remove his hat. Due to the black interior, this will however mark some pieces, as that's the only explanation I can find for the subtle dark stains on the big dome piece for the hat, as well as the stains the building instructions ended up having in the back when compared to the front, which was never in contact with the dark side of the box. Star Wars pun not intended. The model is, well, a scaled-up minifigure. Not a new concept in itself, since there was another set just like it a few years ago, with Harry and Hermione from the Harry Potter theme. And recently, an upscaled pirate minifigure also started being sold exclusively on LEGO House in Billund, Denmark. Very classic colors, blue for the pants and hat, red torso and the yellow head and hands. Unlike a regular minifigure, it's actually poseable, as the legs bend for you to sit a minifigure for instance, the arms and hands turn as does the head. From the back, the legs do not have holes like minifigures do, though the feet are hollowed out. I like the leg design quite a lot, as it is nearly perfect in shape, proportions and detailing. The arms, however, never felt as great, to be honest, but recreating the natural curves of the source isn't an easy task. The roundness of the head element is mostly there, except for this layer over here with a few cheese slopes trying to blend these curves together rather poorly. The face element is printed though, which is great. But regardless of that, it still looks awesome for what it is, a cool display piece for LEGO fans of all ages. There's a little secret to the model though, in which the dome element of the hat can be lifted to reveal some sort of control room for a minifigure inside. The exact same one of the upscaled version. It feels like this little guy is controlling the big one with a set of handles and 3 printed double cheese slopes for screens. At least that's how I view it. In the back, to add to the mechanical feel of this, there's a few Technic gears with a spinning function that's very cute. Despite the simple look of the build, the interior is very colorful and quite complex, especially the assembly required to have the sides of the torso at an angle. There's also a few friction pins and gears so that the arms aren't simply loose and can be posed. All of this makes the building experience unexpectedly advanced but enjoyable. Unless you've built this set. I found out going through the building instructions that apart from a few notable differences for the head designs or the stripes on the Harry Potter figure torsos, the builds are pretty much identical, piece per piece. Not that I mind it all that much, if the formula is perfect don't change it, but maybe an upgrade to the arms or the head design shapes down here could have been explored. Anyways, this one feels like a superior display piece than the Harry Potter version, and if LEGO is smart about this, they could start slapping numbers on these boxes like brickheads and make an actual theme or series out of these upscaled LEGO minifigures. I can totally see people going nuts over them, right? Also, considering the price of $50 for 654 pieces, it isn't a bad LEGO deal at all. Quite the opposite, and I have this feeling that this product might be on back order in some parts of the world. So if this is something you'd be interested in, use the links below to purchase yours and support the channel at the same time. I've reviewed a bunch of other June releases recently, so go and check those videos out, subscribe if you liked this one, and don't wanna miss the next videos.